Bad Cat Productions here. Another beautiful evening. Looks like it's around 90 degrees again out here tonight. Um, saw. Trying to remember the name of the damn thing. Oh, A Simple Favor with Blake Lively, um, Anna Kendrick, and Brass Ring. I can't remember what his first name is, but whatever. Um, Overall, it wasn't okay. It was okay. I mean, let's face it, Anna Kendrick isn't like a super star or anything. I mean, she was good in the movie though. It was better than I thought it was gonna be when there was no, no real expectations, which was probably a good idea. And it turned out to be an okay movie. A lot of twists and turns that you really saw coming from the beginning. I mean, you pretty much know what it's about before it even happens. I mean, there might be one twist in there that you'll find interesting, but other than that, it's kind of, eh, yeah. I mean, they've really got to start putting out something that's decent. I mean, forget, do something good for once. I mean, this was passable at best. It's. I would like to see movies like we used to have, like The Godfather, and um, you know, it, yeah, it's never gonna happen though, because all the people want to be all, oh, we need to do this, or else we'll have problems with the SJWs coming after us, and nobody will see our movie. Yeah, well, nobody's gonna see it anyway. They'll see it the first weekend and go, "What, guys?" All I gotta say, I'm going to see Predator tomorrow, and I just hope that it isn't a pile of crap. Because if it's a bunch of, oh, I'm the woman, therefore I can kill the predator. I mean, come on now. That would be just wrong. I mean, yeah, if they build it up, they give it a reason, and they build up the woman character so that she actually seems like she could do it. That's another thing. You got to build that character up to be that way. You needed to, there's such a thing as character progression. Character progression. You start here, you go there. It's you don't just go, oh, I'm here and now I'm there. There's steps that you have to take for that to actually make sense and for people to get on board with that. But that's all. That's neither here nor there with this particular movie. Let's see. Haven't really been doing much anything besides that. I mean, I'm really hip deep in this Ark Royal saga that is Audible only, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a good novel. They have good novels. It's they have the progression. They have the people that actually do something. They go from here and they go to there. They step it up to where these people are actually, you can respect what they're doing. And that's the way it should be with a story. I mean, everything, you cannot just jump in and say, oh, I can do this now. You have to you start at one point, you build it up to another, you get what you want your character to be at some point in those steps. You know, Tragedy, if you go with, like the Greek tragedies, then you're going a step further where you have the actual hero, actually get put back in his place somewhat. But I mean, you're never going to see stories like that anymore. I mean, the Odyssey, um, Lavinia by Ursula K. Le Guin. Things like that. You're not going to see that many people they're going to have the chops to do that. People are stuck in a situation now where they have to present characters that are worthless. I mean, because they have no progression. They're just the way they are, and deal with it. You can't. And I mean, people don't want it, but somehow we get it. So what are you gonna do? Give me a Luke Skywalker. Give me a even when you look at things like the original Predator, there is a stepping points where Arnold Schwarzenegger learns things and learns how to battle the Predator. You get. I mean, I hope I get something like that in this Predator. Well, I'm going to be walking into disappointment. I can feel it now. It's. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stories that you could go through. That there's quite a few Stephen King novels that are very good. Most of your Greek tragedies by Homer and God dang, I can't remember the other guy's name now. Well, whatever, but you get the idea. You've got to be able to relate to the character and the character's progression, or else it's nothing. I mean, if you want to sit there and say, okay, well let's take Rey in Last Jedi, or even Force Awakens, whichever. Not once. Well, let's go with the Force Awakens because she gets zero training and somehow still can use the Force like Obi-Wan. She's sitting there and she is, she gets, oh, I'm gonna, Kylo Ren is, like searching my mind, and suddenly I can just tune into his shit, and find out he's afraid he's not gonna measure up to Darth Vader. I mean, come on. And then suddenly she can just close her eyes at the end, and suddenly she's got Force abilities. I mean, it's ridiculous. Every last moment of it is out of control. Oh, and she can fly the Falcon like she's Han. It's like, so I don't know. It's that entire thing. You see, there was no progression. You cannot have any feelings for that character if there's no progression. All right. Well, I mean, I've pretty much said all I can say about the progression situation that we're looking at in most stories nowadays. I mean, it's awful. It's really not storytelling anymore. This is what's happening. Deal with it. It should be, well, here's my story. Let me explain how it goes. Well, whatever. I mean, they can sit there and talk all they want about whatever. Yeah, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm feeling like I need to have I need more expletives to even friggin' say how crappy this situation is in the world right now, where we're allowing people to sell these movies to us without, I mean, at least somebody's saying something about Star Wars and Star Trek. Somebody. The people that need to be paying attention aren't. All right, all I gotta say is, it's a nightmare. The entire situation is a nightmare. I feel like I woke up in freaking You know, like Nightmare on Elm Street, and like Freddy Krueger's running Star Trek, and you got, you know, Michael Myers freaking running Star Wars. It's freaking outrageous. All right, I think I've said enough for one evening. Oh yeah, and tomorrow I'm going to see Predator, so you guys will get a review on that. Um, so this is Batcat Productions signing out.